welcome to my channel. These orthographic views are given a third angle projection. As you can see here, that this is the plan, this is the front elevation, and this is the end elevation. Now, based on dimensions that we are given here, and normally what we need to take note of, as I usually say, the lowest point X is at this point, and at this point on the end elevation. So now, the thickness on the plan from here to here is 14 millimeters, and the thickness from this point to this point here, which is hidden, so is 5 millimeters. So the diameter of this circle as given here is 20, and from here to here is 5, from here to here is 15 for this rectangle, from here to here is 15, and from here to here is 20 millimeters. So the height from here to here in the plan is 56 millimeters, while for the front elevation, the height from here to here is 45 millimeters. So distance of the center line of this circle from this end is 22.5. So those are dimensions that we have in the front elevation and also in the plan. Now, this is the way I'm going to do this work. First of all, I'm going to start with this front elevation. I will draw this rectangle first. Then I'm going to construct a cuboid. Let's start with that. I think that will make us to know what we want to do. Most especially when it's come to this point, the lowest point that they said. So we need to be very, very careful of that. So I'm going to start like this. I'm going to start like this. I'm going to draw a horizontal line at this point. So I draw a horizontal line here like this. Just let me see how I'm going to start. So the lowest point is very, very important. So let me move this to this end here. So I like us to get that lowest point first. So I draw a line in this direction, and I draw a line in this direction. So this is where we have the lowest point X. So we have the lowest point here, so we indicate that. So now let's start with this this point here. Let's start with this point. So this point. So what I will do is that I will construct this rectangle, and I construct this rectangle. So or I just make it like this. Just look at how I'm going to do it. So here I will draw a vertical line here. Then I will take total distance from here to here, which is 35. So from here to here is 15. From here to here is 20. From here to here is 15. So I will take a measurement of 35 millimeters for that. 35 millimeters. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is 35 millimeters. At the same time, I'll take that 20 at once. So this is 20 millimeters here. So I'll just come back to that later. So here I'm going to draw a vertical line here like this. So now, the next thing that I'm going to do is that I will take a measurement of 45 millimeters on this line. 45 millimeters on this line. This is 45. So I need to extend this vertical line a bit. Okay, so then I will transfer this 45. I will transfer it to this side here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I will draw a line from this point in this direction, and I will also draw a line from this point in this direction. So what I want to do with this now is that I'm going to take a measurement of the width or this distance in the plan, 56 millimeters. I will take it to bring out this shape like this. I want to bring out this shape. That's what I want to do now. So I'm going to take 56 from this end, 56 millimeters from this end here. So this is 56 millimeters. Okay, so I will draw a line. So I'll draw a line in this direction from here, like this. Okay, so now, looking at this, so they said the thickness is 14 millimeters. This thickness from here to here is 14 millimeters. So I will take that 14 millimeters from this end. So from this point, I will take 14 millimeters. So 14 millimeters from this end. This is 14 millimeters here. So I will transfer it So take it to the front here. Okay, so I will bring it to the front here. Okay, so now, so with what I've done here, I'm going to, so the total length from here to here, let's get, this is 20 plus 15, so which we have taken, so this is 35 already from here to here. Then the rest is 5 plus 20, 25, 30. So I'll take a measurement of 30 millimeters from this point here. So from this point, I will take 30 millimeters. So this is 30 millimeters here. So here I will transfer this to this point. Then I'm going to draw a vertical line down here. So I'll draw a vertical line down here. Okay, so from this point, I will also draw a vertical line from this point. Alright, so then the same distance that we have from here to here to be 45. So from this point now, from this point here, I will take a measurement of 45 millimeters from this point. 45 millimeters. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. So this is 45. So I'm going to transfer this onto this line. And this. Okay, so then I will draw a line. So from this point here, okay, okay, before that, just let me draw a line from here to here. Now, let's, at this point now, so before I go on, so I will draw a vertical line here. So to bring out the rectangle that we see with 20 millimeters on the front elevation, so that is this rectangle that we have here. Now for this thing that we have here is not a normal rectangle, it's not a rectangle. Coming to the end elevation, we have it slanting like this. We have it slant. This line here, it is slant in the end elevation, and this one also, it also slant like this in the end elevation. So that's what we want to do. So what I need to do now, so this point that we have here, so I need to transfer it. I need to transfer this point. I need to transfer it here like this. So what I just need to do now, so since I have transferred this point to this end, it is here. So I'm going to connect this together. This is it. So I will connect this together. So these 2 points here, these 2 points that we have here, so we connect them together like this. So I connect this like this together. So that's how we see it in the end elevation. And also I will connect, so this together, these 2 points. So connect them together like this. So now, so from this point, I'm going to draw a vertical line from this point here. So I'll draw a vertical line from this point, so it will also be a thick line. So from here to here. So then we are going to make this line. So we'll make this line a thick line from here to here. Okay, so then this line will also be a thick line. So you can see how I brought out the shape. Okay, so now, so then for here, so this will be a thick line here. So we are not done. So we still need to pull the circle there. So this will also be a thick line like this. Okay, so this is truly technical. Okay, this will be a thick line. Okay, now before we continue, let me bring out the outlines that we have done. Then we are going to put the circle when I'm back. Alright, so this shape that we have obtained as we are given in the front elevation and the plan. So if you look at the plan, so look at the plan, so this shape, this L shape that we have here is this one, and this rectangle that we have here, this is it. It will appear as a rectangle in the plan, and also in the front elevation, this is the rectangle. We have this, and this rectangle here that we have here, so we see it as a rectangle in the front elevation, while in the end elevation, this is how we have to see it in the end elevation when I'm looking at in direction. So this rectangle that we have here, this is it, and this line that we have here This is it. So this shape that we have here as a rectangle is what we have like this. So this line, this line, this line, and this line. That's what gives us this rectangle here. Okay. Now what we just need to do now is to put this circle here. So what we need to do is put in the middle, and they said the total height is 45 millimeters. So I'm going to divide 45 by 2, that is 22.5. So 22.5. So this is 20, this is 22, then this is 22.5. So here I'm going to draw so a center line on this surface here. Okay, so and then also I will divide this. So this is 30. So this 30 I would also divide into 2. So okay, so that's 15. So here I will also draw a center line here like this. Okay, so now I'm going to take a measurement of 10 millimeters from this point. Diameter is 20, so 10 to this side and also 10 to this side. And also coming here from this point, I take 10 millimeters up here and 10 millimeters down. So here I'm going to draw an isometric square on this surface. So I just need to draw a line like this. I'll come to this point, I will draw a line. So here I will draw a line here, and here also I will draw a line. Okay, so we have the isometric square. So looking at what we have here, so if I join these longest corners together, so longest corners together, so I'm going to connect this point. So connect it with this, and also I'll connect this point together with this point here. So for you to be able to construct isometric circle, watch my video on how to construct isometric circle. It's very simple. So what I need to do now is to put the pinpoint on my compass here at this point. Okay, so then I will extend it here. So this radius is small. So what I will just do, because of time, so I'm going to use my hand to connect this together like this. So don't worry. So connect this point together. Now we'll also connect this point. Get them together like this. Okay, so here also I'll connect this together like this. Okay, so then I will also connect these 2 points together. So it appears as an isometric circle. An isometric circle is not a normal circle, it is an ellipse. So watch my video on how to construct isometric circle. So I have the circle on the surface now. So okay, so if you can use your own compass to do it, there's no problem. So now, so we have the circle on it. So this is what we are given in the drawings. As simple as I've done it here. All you need to do is to practice. Thank you. I keep on practicing.